I played at Tennessee Tech, and I played football in the years of 1996 and 1997. Played outside linebacker at Tennessee Tech. I came to Tennessee Tech from Furman University. I played there 2 years and then transferred and then finished out my career at Tennessee Tech. Well, I was actually recruited in high school from Mike Hennigan. Mike Hennigan was my position coach here when I transferred to Tech, but I ended up going to Furman University and playing 2 years there. But I wanted to major in engineering, and Tech had a great engineering program. So transferred to Tennessee Tech, and I knew they were interested in me in football from my high school career, and finished out my last 2 years here. He was actually, Mike Hennigan was actually the position coach and then became the head coach when Jim Ragland stepped down. So, but my senior year, actually Mike Smith was my position coach. And of course, Mike Smith is with the Atlanta Falcons today. I would describe my playing career at Tennessee Tech as very successful, very meaningful. I have fond memories of playing at Tennessee Tech and think about that quite a bit. A lot of my friends are friends that I met playing football, and we still stay very close today. So not only was it a great time sports-wise, but it was a great time social-wise too. Yeah, other teammates had had a great influence on my life and still do, and I'm still close with. That's Jeff Honeycutt, Andrew Johnson, Mike Peoples, Jamie McBriar, Josh Harris. I could go on and on, but those are the core group that I stay close with. Right, yeah. Playing at Tennessee Tech, the team core was very important to us, and obviously on the field meant a great deal, us being close to one another, and that carried off the field as well, which I think in turn strengthened that on the field camaraderie, which helped us as a team. After I got my degree, I wanted to go back home where I'm from and work in Lynchburg, Tennessee at the Jack Daniel Distillery. It's a world famous distillery located in Lynchburg, and if you blink, you'll almost miss the town of Lynchburg, but you'll always remember the name of Jack Daniel's whiskey, which again is made there in Lynchburg. So I wanted to work there. My mother and my father worked there, and I was lucky enough to land a job at the Jack Daniel's Distillery and started out making the whiskey, and then went to the warehousing department, worked there, and then actually became master taster for about 6 years. Traveled the world, promoted the brand. I'm now focused primarily in the quality control department, where I oversee all of the quality aspects of the finished whiskey. So you can be sure that where you are in the world and you get a drink of Jack Daniel's, it's going to be what we say it's going to be. People come up to me quite a bit and say, I want your job. I want to work at Jack Daniel's. And at Jack Daniel's, it reminds me a lot of my time here at Tennessee Tech. We're a close-knit family at the Jack Daniel's Distillery, the same type of camaraderie that we have here at Tennessee Tech. It's a great place to work, so a lot of people are envious that I get to go to work at the distillery every day. I think people look at the Jack Daniel's Distillery and see these old black and white ads which show a lot of people in their overalls and they're sitting down and they're whittling or they're looking at the paper, and they think, wow, that's the only thing that goes on there. It's very busy. We're in over 135 countries around the world, so we have a lot of bells and whistles there. We have to cross our T's and dot our I's to make sure that the quality is there. So it's actually a very busy place, contrary to what those old ads show. I've kind of delved into the acting aspect, and I've been in some country music videos and some commercials, and very quickly been in the show Nashville, kind of in the background, but just something that I enjoy to do on the side, and I hope that continues because I don't think I'll make a career out of it, but I enjoy doing it. I've met a lot of interesting people doing that. I'm Jeff Norman, and that's where I landed.